Shalom. I would like to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the Apostles of Great Millstone. Shout out to GMS Tampa. Shout out to GMS Men of Valor in New Jersey. The Lord used y'all to wake me up, man, and I'm forever thankful. And I just want to talk about New Year's Eve coming up, and it's deeper than just New Year's Eve, man. That's a pagan holiday, and the great thing about New Year's Eve is that it's an opportunity to show God you love Him, to show Yahweh you love Him, and that you acknowledge what He says, and it's an opportunity to show obedience. That's why, me personally, I love when holidays come up, because it's just another opportunity to show the Most High that you care, and that you respect what He says by not celebrating these holidays, and let's just get to some scripture, and let me see, boom. If we go to Exodus 34:14, it says, "For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." That's a command from the Most High, that we are not to celebrate or show any kind of condolence to any other God, because He's a jealous God, man. That's like that's like your girlfriend going out and spending time with another man. You know what I mean? You're gonna get jealous. I know I'm gonna get jealous. Nah, man, be faithful to me. Stick with me. The same thing with Yahweh. He get jealous when He sees us celebrating and having a good time in the name of other gods. And I want to show you a little something about New Year's Eve. If you Google it, you can write in Google, where did Happy New Year's originated, and this is some stuff that I found out. It says New Year's Day, so called simply New Year's or New Year, is observed on January the 1st, the first day of the year on the modern Gregorian calendar, as well as the Julian calendar. In pre-Christian Rome, under the Julian calendar, the day was dedicated to Jonas, god of gateways and beginnings, and whom January is also named. So right there, that's another god, a false god, man-made god. You know what I mean? And that's how they got the name January, with the name Janus, the false god of Janus. And but a lot of us, we don't know we're celebrating these things. Like, I know my people who's back at home, they're gonna celebrate New Year's, like I did before I came into the truth. I celebrated ignorantly. I had no idea. I was having a ball. Happy New Year's! We're gonna make new resolutions for this year, and we're gonna forget about the past and make new changes this year and look towards the future and all that. But all that ties into how they celebrated the god of Jonas back in the day, and he represents that. He represents looking away from the past and headed towards the future. It's just You know, this is just a modern day version of how the Romans did it back in the day. You know, and here's some pictures of this false god. If we go to images, no, that's wrong. Let's see, Jonas, Jonas, God, boom, and then images. See, that's Jonas, the god of a Roman god. He was even in dollar, like he was even in their currency. You see, the one with the beard on his face, he looks to the past, and the one without the beard, he looks towards the future. So this is a false god that we ignorantly used to celebrate in New Year's. This is the god of January of New Year's Eve. Celebrating, this is who you're celebrating on New Year's Eve. Well, you don't know you're celebrating this god on New Year's Eve. You're doing it out of ignorance because you've been taught that New Year's Eve is just celebrating a new year, you know. But from what I've learned, the beginning of the year is actually spring, when everything blossoms and everything is reborn and everything begins. Springtime. You know, so that's even off in itself. Saying that January is the beginning of the year, that's off. You know? And so this is who you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are unaware that you're about to celebrate Jonas. This is who you're celebrating. And the God of Jonas. Look, they even got cards. Jonas, God of beginnings, you see? You see that? Look, they got action figure looking things about Jonas. Look, Jonas, Roman god of beginnings, the beginning of the year, January. Jonas, come in curious, leave inspired. Like, look, this is who you're about to celebrate. And you're about to walk into this unknowingly. Look, that building right there, that was, they kept the gates open for the Roman soldiers to walk in and out of when they went to war. And when there wasn't any war, then they covered the gates. You know, that's something. And Jonas, God of beginning. Jonas, God of portals. You see portals like that thing right there, because he was like a gatekeeper as well. You know, enter into the gate of a new beginning and stuff like that. You see, there we go. That building right there. You know what I mean? Jonas, the two-faced God. The Roman troops used to go through the gate right there. You know? So this is who a lot of you are going to ignorantly celebrate. I used to celebrate this, but I didn't know better. You know? But now I know better. The hell with New Year's. You know? That's a old school wicked pagan holiday that a lot of you are going to celebrate, not knowing you're celebrating this God, man. Not knowing that you're going to piss off the Most High. The God of the true God of the Bible. I don't know where it went from there. But, you know, let's see. And this is a great opportunity to show the Most High that you really consider what he says, and you know, after watching this video, man, if you decide to still celebrate New Year's, then I don't know what to tell you. But you know, but if you feel like, oh, but if I don't celebrate, I'm gonna catch hell with my family, you know, people are gonna look at me strange. You know, I got some, you know, the Lord got good news for you if you're gonna catch hell for not celebrating New Year's coming up. Check this out. If you go to 1 Peter 3 and 8. It says, finally, be ye. Wait a minute, is that right? Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion of one to another, love as brethren. No, that's not right. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. There we go. First Peter 3:8. Okay, so it's around there. Finally, let me see. First Peter 3:14. It says, but and if ye suffer for righteousness, if you suffer for obeying the Most High, for deciding not to celebrate New Year's from today on, it's just another day. That ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing not to celebrate New Year's. It's actually a good thing not to celebrate New Year's, because you're refusing to celebrate the God of Jonas. You feel me? But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, but neither be troubled. So don't be afraid if your family looks at you funny, if friends disown you, because or if they speak evil against you, like, oh, you're weird, you're strange, what's wrong with you? Because remember, they're not talking to you, man. They're talking to the Most High, because you're obeying the Most High. They're not talking to you. So they got a bone to pick with the Most High. Sure, they're taking it out on you, but really, their hostility, it's towards the Most High, man. So that's between them and the Most High. Or you can, yeah, man. And blessed are those who obey the Most High. Look, Luke 11. Where's Luke? Luke 11:28. It says, but he said, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh and keep it. You see? So again, this is a perfect opportunity to just show the Most High that you care, that you consider. You know what I mean? That you consider what he says. And he says, don't worship any other gods before me. And because of lack of knowledge, our people perish. Because of lack of knowledge, that our people don't know that they're celebrating the God of Jonas this New Year's. What is it, 2 days, 3 days from now? Then they don't know they're celebrating New Year's, the God of Jonah. Because of lack of knowledge. You know what I mean? So... let's see what. And look at this. Here's some footage. You see? Jonas. An ancient Roman religion and myth. Jonas is the god of beginnings, like last year, gates, traditions, time, duality, doorways, passages, and endings. He is usually depicted as having two faces, since he looks to the future and to the past. This is all about New Year's Eve. This is what New Year's Eve is all about. It's like dedication to the God of Jonah, man. Happy New Year's, happy celebration. Thank you, Jonah, for a new year. And look, this is that gate. Look, this is how it looks when it was with Jonas. The relevance of Roman month of January. That right there, I looked it up on YouTube, and this, you can actually look it up too. Jonas, you should look this up on YouTube. Type all that and look at this video. This is the video I was watching when he was saying that the Romans, when they went to war, and they kept the gates open for them to walk through it. And I guess there was a time of peace when there wasn't war. Then they would put gates in those things and time of peace and all that, But look how the Lord destroyed it. Look at this. You see? The Lord ain't playing. The Lord's like, nah, man, you know, I'm gonna let y'all have your kingdom. You know, I'm gonna let y'all have your ways and all that. But ultimately, I will destroy it. Look how that's destroyed. That's not, look at that. That's a good example of of these false man-made gods have no power. Have no power. They got the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has the true power. He can destroy anything and everything, man. Look at that. That building is powerless. Look how powerless that building looks. Destroyed. You know? Let's see what this says here. I got another scripture written down. Let me see what this says here. 2:7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwelleth in the with the daughter of Babylon. Deliver, you know, separate. The Lord is saying for us to, sure, we're under captivity in daughter of Babylon, aka America. You know, so we have no choice but to deal with the fact that our environment around us is going to be celebrating these customs. We have to hear it, we have to see it, but we have a choice not to be involved in it. That's the difference. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. You know? Let me see what else this one says in Jeremiah 51:45. Jeremiah 51:45. My people. Wait a minute, is that right? My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of God. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, you know. Don't worship any other gods before. Don't worship no other gods. Don't celebrate these holidays. Every holiday in America goes back to worshiping a false god, and that's what you need to understand. It's just not. And the thing that makes it so difficult is that they paint this picture of these holidays that it's all about love and family and unity and all that. That's the part that deceives. That's the difficult part that deceives us the most, because it's all mixed with love and kindness and giving and family, all these great things, you know. And so what's the point of really doing research if it's all about love and kindness and all that, right? Nah, man. Really stop and think. Where do these holidays come from? Who created these holidays? You know? And I hope this was edifying. I hope it made sense. Salakia, if you know, I jumped all over the place with, you know, but you know, this is you know, New Year's is false, man. New Year's is false. New Year's is false. You know, Shalom, brethren.